Yo, it's 9 million. I'm back with another video. It's not a vlog today, y'all. This one is not a vlog. This is some information because maybe you are thinking about getting into a driving position, either CDL or non-CDL, and these are 5 things that are little known, talked about in other videos that I think you should grab and have on the road with you. Peace. Number 1 is what we call a NoGo Gauge. This is a multi-tool to be able to test different things on your truck to make sure you are compliant with DOT. For instance, that big hole in the middle right there is you shouldn't have no rock chips or holes in your windshield larger than that. This little tab and this little tab are tread depth gauges. You put this in the tread depth and you shouldn't be able to, it shouldn't touch the bottom of the tire. This is for the front tire. Obviously, if you don't know, your front tire should not have tread depth less than 4/32 of an inch. Your rear tires, your drive tires or your trailer tires should not be less than 2/32 of an inch. Just so you know. So that's that. This little hole right there, that's just for like a little keychain or what you call it, a string or something. So this long edge here is for the slack adjuster. The slack adjuster shouldn't slide more than that with the brakes off. This little notch here is the brake pad thickness that your brakes should not be less than. So your brakes need to be at least this thick for it to be this thick so you can be compliant with the DOT regulations. If they pull you over and none of this stuff that you got on here is larger, less than, or more than, then yeah, you can be put out of service until you get it fixed. So that's what a NoGo gauge is. Another thing that a lot of people don't talk about in these videos are extra valve caps. As you see, I got a nice little amount of them. Because either like you can put air in your tires and forget to put your valve cap on, or the shop, a lot of times the shop don't be putting valve caps, or you go to pick up a trailer and it doesn't have valve caps anyway. That's another DOT violation that you can have, and if you get extra valve caps, you can cover yourself. This one in particular has a hole in the top of it that goes up and down, so you can actually fill your tires and check your tire pressure without taking the valve caps off. Obviously, you know about the other ones like most of us have on our cars, which is just a regular valve cap. You gotta actually take this off before you are able to check your tire pressure. Ooh-wee, it's raining. Or you can check your tire pressure or fill your tires with air. Yeah, that's number 2. These are in no particular order either, by the way. I'm just saying off, some notes I've taken on things that people don't talk about. I'll talk about the other ones later when it's not raining this hard. I'll be back. Peace. All right, let's stop for a little bit. Let's see. So another little thing that a lot of people ain't talking about. We all know about the fire extinguisher, the triangles. I'll go over DOT compliance stuff with you in the future video, but this one is stuff that a lot of people are not talking about and that you're not gonna find everywhere. So right here is an air hose. So you fill this up. This is the part you put on the tire. So it works. That's the hook onto the tire, but this part goes into your air hose. So you disconnect your red line and hook this part up to this part, and now you can supply this hose with air. So then you can go around and fill up tires that you may need to fill up. That's a good, handy tool. You gotta have that. I believe that should be a must, because a lot of times these tires go low, or you get a nail or whatever. Like, you can put a little bit of air in there to get to where you're going. Something else that I know you need. So what's that, number 3? This is number 4. Is grease. This is grease for the 5th wheel. So over time, the trailers, when you're hooking up to the trailers, as you see, look at all the grease right here on the front of the trailer. Over time, you'll just keep scraping grease off of the plate of your fifth wheel, and you don't want no rust, and you want it to be all dry. So having grease is definitely a must-have. See, I got extra grease. I got a lot of it in there. Gotta have that, though. Gotta have that. I'll be back with another piece. All right, number 5, last but not least, is a rag. As you see, my rag is nice and dirty because I use it every day. Every day. Check your oil, y'all. Check your oil. What it is, a lot of people don't know how to check your oil. What you do is pull your dipstick out, wipe that oil off of the dipstick, put your dipstick back in, and then pull your dipstick out and check your measurements that way. And also make sure that the engine is cold, not warm. You get an accurate read when it's cold. So if you didn't know, now you know. I'm pretty sure there's some more things, but those are the ones that come off the top of my head right now. Maybe I'll do another video in the future talking about DOT compliant stuff that you need on your truck. But for now, yeah, like I said, these are just little known things talked about in other people's videos. You'll probably pick this up when you go to school, because nowadays to get your CDL you have to go to school to get it. But even if you don't go to a good school and they don't give you this type of information, now you got it. Thanks for tuning in. Come back, hit that subscribe button, because I will have more videos like this coming up. Thanks for rocking with me, and get in the comments, let me know you know, what you think. Like I said, I know I didn't get everything, so you can get in the comments and let me know things that I missed, and I may be added to another video in the future. I holla. Peace.